Hello and welcome to the first in this series of creating your own social website. In this particular episode, we are learning what is called HTML. Now, HTML is the language that we use to tell a browser how to display a website. A website is simply text that you display to somebody else, which is online. And for us to describe how we want to design the website, we use HTML. So in order to create these websites, we use a text editor. Now, the text editor that comes with Windows is Notepad. So you can use Notepad, no problem. That's fine. But there's something better than Notepad, something like Sublime Text. So just Google Sublime Text and download it, and then we can install. But if you don't have the internet, Notepad will do just fine. You can also use Notepad++. You can download that and install, and we can get going. So I'm using Sublime Text, which is here, but don't worry if you have Notepad, that's okay. It will work just the same. All right, so to begin, what we are creating is this. So this is the login page for our website. Of course, we'll change Facebook to my book, but this is a general idea. It's always good to have something to copy, something you are going after, or you can create your own. All right, so to start with, let me describe what HTML is. Now, HTML deals with what are called tags. So this language is all about tags, T-A-G, like that, tag. Now, a tag is like a container. So if to create a tag, I use the anchor bracket like that and then type HTML like that. So now this is a tag simply because I've put these anchor brackets and I've put some text inside. So this becomes what is called a tag. Now, if I save this, for example, I've created a folder called my book on the desktop. Don't leave a space when creating the name. And then let's save this as login.php. Make sure you are saving as all files, and then let's hit save. Now immediately you see some colors have changed here because Sublime Text has recognized this as a website. So if I go to the file, here is the file that we've created, and then I can simply click and drag this file into my browser. And there we are. Or you can simply open it directly with, say, right click and say open with, I'm using Mozilla Firefox, you can use any browser. Now, if you notice one thing, HTML is not there. Even though in our file, there's a word HTML, we can't see it here. And the reason is because the browser has recognized that this is a tag, and it knows that tag should not be displayed to the user. They are simply instructions on how the website should look. All right? But if we go right here on any empty space and right click and say view page source, we can see the source of this page, and we'll see that there's HTML there, showing that indeed we are reading from that file. So let me close that. Now, a tag, most of the tags need to be closed. Some of them don't. So if I leave a space here, I can put another anchor bracket and put something like that, a slash. So this becomes the closing of this tag. So this is the opening and this is the closing. Now the reason we have an opening and a closing is because we're going to put some text inside here. Now the browser should know where this tag ends. The tag is like a container containing information inside. So I can do this to the tag and it's still recognized as a tag because now this is a container and I can put some other text in here. For example, I can say this is my website, like so. And if I save this and refresh, you see that this is my website. If I view the page source, there, we see it right there. Okay. So far, so good. Now, there are several tags that we have to learn about that are important. So let me remove this. So there's the HTML tag. This tag is the one that contains all the HTML. It just tells the browser that what we have in here is HTML. So I'm going to create another tag called the head tag, like so. And then I'm going to create another one called the body tag, like that. So the head tag contains all the information about the website, and the body contains all the information the user should read. So I'll put some spaces like so to give us space to type things inside. But a good way to display this is to select all this and press the tab key on your keyboard like so that we can see that this information is contained in the HTML like that. All right. So let's do one thing and see exactly how HTML influences our browser. So if I refresh now, I'll see nothing because everything I have so far is simply tags. So in the head tag here, what I will do is use the tab key so that I come here and put one more tag called title. Now that tag is called title like this, and then I'll type something called my book like that. So now what's happening here is that when the browser sees this, it's going to know that whatever text is inside these tags, because this is the opening, this is the closing, whatever is contained here should be displayed at the top of the page. Let me save this. Now if we go back here, you notice at the top of my page here, there's the file name, the root, the path to the file. Now if I refresh, you see that now it has changed to my book, because the browser has checked, it has found a tag that tells it what to display at the top, and so it displays that. So if you notice, this part does not show on the website because it's simply an instruction. Okay, so this is what we're going to learn in this particular episode. Once you're done here, go to the next episode so that you check what we have in store as we finish up with this. See you in the next video.